Welcome to the stream. There are so many wonderful things that I'd like to talk about this evening, or this morning, this afternoon, tonight, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time of day it is. There are so many things that I want to share, but we're going to just talk about a few. We're going to do a little bit of a revisit to episode 2. If you didn't watch that episode, go back and check it out. Let's let's begin with anything can be a daily thing. What are daily things? Well, I have a list that you can see if these things fit into your life of anything. There are 22 of them. So listen carefully and see if they fit into your life. Anything can be a daily thing. Can it really? Yes, it can. Water, toilet paper, food, drinks, talking, eating, dressing, watching, looking, listening, thinking, supplementing, urinating, breathing, walking, sitting, blinking, moving, twisting, stretching, loving, laughing. Were those some things on the list in your mind that you were thinking about when I mentioned anything can be a daily thing? Can it really? Was there anything on that list? I bet you probably say yes, there were quite a few of them, almost all of them, because all of the things that I just mentioned are daily things that we do naturally without even thinking about them. What about those things that we don't want to think about that are daily things? Well, there are a lot of things that we have control over in our mind. So think about your life right now, your situation right now, and ask yourself, what are some of the things on that list that I have in my life that I don't want in my life? Is there anything? Maybe it's walking. Maybe you walk too much and you're tired of walking and all you want to do is sit down. Well, guess what? Sitting was on the list as well. Maybe you're a person, you're sitting all the time. You're working all the time. You're sitting in your desk work. My gosh, it gets mundane and you don't want to do that anymore. It's a daily thing for you. What about breathing? Has there ever been a time where you wish that you could not breathe? Probably not, unless you're in a situation where breathing is super, super, super difficult for you. And breathing just causes a lot of pain. Other than that, you want to breathe. You want to take a breath. We gasp for air because that's what we live for. Water. Anything can be a daily thing. For those people, maybe you're one of them, that you don't like water. You're like, oh gosh, water. The doctor says I need to drink water and I don't want to drink water. Well, water does a body good. Water has everything flowing through your body nicely, and it helps to supplement your cells and your liver and your kidneys and your organs in your body. What about what about talking? We all talk without even thinking about it. It's a daily thing. We have choices in our life. Choices whether or not to make things daily things on some level, to some degree, and choices whether to bring them into our life or to not bring them into our life. We have to choose what are the things, the daily things in our life that we don't want to be daily things, and then make a decision to wipe them out or erase them or blow them away, make them disappear. I wish I could make doing dishes on a daily basis disappear. And to a certain degree, I can because I don't have to do dishes every day. I can let things pile up and let things get horrible and disgusting and not do them, but I prefer for them to be a daily thing because it keeps things organized and clean and helps me stay in a positive mindset and a positive mind spirit. Whatever helps you to do that is what you need to do. Anything can be a daily thing. Now, let's take a look. There are a couple of the other things that I want to take a look at that I mentioned on this list. Blinking, that's a daily thing. Hundreds of times per day we blink, and it's a daily thing. Could you imagine if you couldn't blink? Dirt would get in your eyes, sand would get in your eyes. You couldn't help your eyes to wash things out and to keep them clean. What about loving. Two that I really want to hone in on for this particular segment of Anything Can Be a Daily Thing is laughing and loving. You gotta laugh. You can make that a daily thing. If it's not a daily thing, incorporate it. Laugh. Find something to laugh at. Find something good to laugh at, something that's going to energize you because it does a body good. Loving. You can love. If you are a person that does not love, or you feel like you just can't do it, you've been hurt in your life, you've been bruised, and you've been stomped on and crushed and just torn all apart, inside and outside, it seems, you can love again. Because when you're a child, you most likely loved. You reached out, you loved receiving it, and you loved giving it. It can be a daily thing, and it should be a daily thing. It helps you to wake up positive and feeling great about yourself and about life. And that's another subject for another day when we talk about feeling good about ourselves and loving ourselves, because it is difficult to love other people if you don't love yourself. You've got to love yourself. So start with that. If that's where you need to begin, start with that. Remember, we have choices. Everything we do, we have choices. I love what Charles Swindoll says, and I'm going to read a little bit about what he says. He has this whole paragraph here, but I'm just going to pick a couple of things out of here. Charles Swindoll says it's more important attitude. He's talking about attitude and the difference that makes. Because when we make things a daily thing in our lives, things that should be a daily thing, like making up your bed, because it brings about a sense of accomplishment first thing in the morning. Just like Saucy said in my previous episode. If you haven't seen episode 3, go back and check out episode 3. Saucy said some really good things that can help motivate you and inspire you to greater things. So, like make up your bed. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for the day. The remarkable thing is that we have a choice to embrace every single day. Embrace a positive attitude and the choices we make. So that's what I want to focus on today. And I want to help and encourage you and inspire you and leave you with this. There are things every day in your life, in your friends' lives, in your family's lives, in my life, where we can make choices on how we're going to handle those things, because every day is good. Every day is good, and every day is a blessing, and every day can be remarkable. So when we look at anything, can be a daily thing, even joy, happiness, love, lots of love, and lots of laughter can be a daily thing. So add that to your life, add that to your agenda, and make it an internal thing, not just a supplement, but not just a supplement. This stream today is sponsored, and several of the streams, quite a few, will be sponsored by Whole World Wellness and the products that they bring. They have gifted me with the saffron extract as well as the liver extract. And we are making it a point to make our world better and to add things, positivity to our life. Saffron extract is sometimes called the happy extract. Read about it, check it out. I'm going to put it in the comments of this video, and you will be able to look at this product and grab one of these happy pills, the happy bottles in this case. And then the liver cleanse support is a good thing to make sure that your liver is constantly being cleansed and that it is having good things in it and promoting positivity. It has some good things in here. It has the dandelion, the milk thistle, and the beetroot, which is wonderful and makes your body do amazing things depending on your situation. So these are sponsored by Whole World Wellness. Whole World Wellness, thank you so much for sponsoring these in the live stream. Guys, thank you for joining the podcast. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can see other podcasts and you know that you know when I'm coming live, sometimes when I'm live, as well as when the podcasts are coming out. For the most part, they'll be on a daily basis. Maybe skipping a few here and there, but it's all about giving and making sure we have positive experiences. Anything can be a daily thing, and we have a choice as to whether or not that daily thing is going to be a good positive thing to push us forward or something that's not so positive that holds us back. And we want to move forward. Kisses, hugs, much love to you today. And I will see you in the next podcast.